When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when men...
Good afternoon, viewers of Royal TV. Yes, good afternoon to you watching us from your store, from your home. Welcome to another Wednesday where we get to talk to you about youth and how the youths are connecting across Cameroon, across Boy, and why not across Africa and the world. And yes, we are on another edition of Youth Connect today, April 22, 2026 on the Royal TV, and I am your presenter, Natalie Njuma. Yes, viewers of Royal TV, today we get to talk to you about issues that concerns the youth. But first, let us look at some social issues that youths get themselves involved in. We hear of so many social ills that youth are involved in. Some get into scamming, some get into drugs, which is very rampant in most of our societies today. Some get into prostitutions, and just to name a few. But today we want to partially diagnose some of these ills and how it affects productivity of youths in Boy and why not in Cameroon. Today in the studio with me is a very fine young man, a very handsome young man who is here. He is a youth leader in his community. He has been carrying on with a youth initiative which are very impactful or have been impactful in his community, in the person of Gami Glenn. Good day to you, Glenn.
Good day, madam.
How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing fine.
Welcome to Youth Connect on Royal Television.
It's my pleasure to be here.
So we talk of youths and social ills. What are some of these social ills you think you get into, or you think youth have engaged in, which is a very detrimental to our society today? Can you give us a highlight of some of these social ills that youth have adopted, which are not really good?
Well, most of the youth today are going wayward because they have engaged themselves in some illegal activities and social ills like drugs. Some go as long as being recalcitrant in society, like theft and so many other things that is really detrimental to them today in the society.
So what do you think is the cause to some of these social ills that youths or social activities that youth engage themselves into, Glenn? What do you think causes some of these things? We hear them today. Women go out there. We used to have mothers who go out to the streets, take to the streets to denounce drugs or to counter drugs. What do you think is the cause of most of these acts by youth?
Well, most of these acts can be due to unemployment. Some are due to because of laziness, because some of the youth just want to work, or the case will just be idle. I know of an instance of a youth that the money was given to him to start up some business, but later on he squandered the money. He used it to illicit drugs and other illegal activities. So some of it are laziness, some of them are unemployment. Some of them too is due to because they follow bad friends in the community. Yeah, they're influenced by bad friends, so they found themselves into that kind of activity that make them really to be wayward in the society.
Definitely, Gami Glenn, you talked to us about how youths engage themselves into aspects or acts that are not really good, which is very detrimental. We talk of it is being caused by unemployment. I want to ask, is this unemployment on the part of who do we pin this unemployment on them? Who are the body, or who is responsible for this unemployment? Is it us, the youth, who have sat quietly and don't want to take up on skill building activities, or do we blame it on do we blame it on our authorities, official authorities? Who do you think are to be blamed for this unemployment, or to be the cause of this unemployment?
This unemployment issue, solely we have to blame the youth, not individual.
Okay.
In the society or the government or anybody, the youth themselves. If they take a bold step initiative, like they can do something on their own, maybe set up some activities, like businesses. They can even go where as possible as be voluntary in some services, at least to keep themselves busy.
Okay, Glenn, let me cut it short. What if some of these youths are not stable mentally? How can I put it? Their minds are not calm enough for them to engage into skill building activities. You hear some of them go through depression, some even engage into some of these illicit acts, saying because it's due to depression from probably a life failure or so, or it's due to this. Don't you think if your mind is not more stable, if you're going through a mental health issue, if your mind is not calm, you cannot be productive? What do you think about this?
Well, it's true, but at least we have to now, that's when consultation comes in. People now around, they can seek for experts like psychologists.
Yeah.
They can just impact them in the society by educating them. Yeah, so that at least they can know their way out and be better on with their head, mental health.
Okay, Glenn.
Stage.
Thank you very much. Viewers of Royal TV, we have been talking to you about some social ills that youth have engaged in, which is a very disadvantageous to our communities and equally to the growth of our country or the world. Let us go on a short break, and when we come back, we will continue dissecting this very important point here in the studio.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch, interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality.
Welcome back, viewers of Royal TV. Yes, we have been talking to you about some social ills that youth have engaged in, which is which is killing our society. And we've had Gami Glenn here in the studio, who has talked to us about some of these social ills. Glenn, before you take a leave of us, what do you have for youth out there, and why not parents? Probably you might have one word, especially for the youths out there who are watching us on Youth Connect today.
Okay, for the youth out there, especially my friends out there, please, all this illicit business, all this drug things are not paying off. We have to be better citizens. We have to obey our parents, and we have to engage in activities that will keep our minds occupied in order to stamp all these bad things in the society.
Thank you very much, Gami Glenn, for telling us, or telling the youths, that you've been told you have to engage yourself into skill building activities. You have to stop the practice of drugs for those who are into drugs and every other social ills, in order to make our communities, and why not Cameroon, a better one. At this juncture, viewers of Royal TV on Youth Connect, we take you over to talk about mental health, to talk about spoken words and mental health. We want to look at how spoken words are as food to the soul, how they are being used to, mend broken hearts or solve the issue of mental health that youths go through. We have a spoken word artist here in the studio, but let us go on a short break, and when we come back, we disclose who we have here, and why not talk to you more about mental health and spoken word.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. influence our programs, help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch, interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality. Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you.
Welcome back, viewers of Royal TV. Yes, welcome back to Youth Connect, where we were talking to you about mental health, that is the rise of spoken words, which is a food to the soul and an aid to young minds or young persons who are going through mental health. We have a spoken word artist here in the studio. She is the founder of Habla Arte. Habla Arte it is a spoken word organization. She's equally an advocate for mental health, and she is equally a spoken word artist, and why not a journalist to crown it all. She is Kongo Jennifer Kongo. Good day to you, Jennifer.
Good day, Natalie. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome to Youth Connect.
How
are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, we are good on Royal TV. We are fine. So you are a spoken word artist. You talk about spoken word. You give words that are actually very that are food to the soul. I'll put it that way. That are healing. When did you first realize your words could move people? Your words could create impact, could make a change?
I think it's like a throwback to 2021. When I first went on stage. Before I used to just write. And I don't do spoken word. So when I went on stage the first time and someone walked up to me and the person was like, that was how I've been feeling for a very long time, but I didn't know how to express myself.
Okay.
So it wasn't just about me writing, it wasn't just about me talking, it was about them feeling what I was trying to pass out. So that was when I felt that, okay, it's not about the writing, it's about how people feel.
Yeah, it is definitely about how people feel, because you have persons who can be going through a lot, especially mental health. We say the victims always speak up.
Yes.
Am I right about that? They always don't speak up. They always shy to speak up. They are like victims of violence.
Yes.
They really don't want to speak up. They are always keeping it to themselves. So, for someone who has never heard you talk, or who has never, how would you describe your style of spoken word? For someone who has never watched you perform on stage or so, how would you describe what you do?
I would say it's storytelling, it's raw, it's true. Because everything I write down, it might not necessarily be my experience, but it comes from a place where I observe, because I don't like talking too much. I just observe, then I know how to put it into words.
Okay.
So it literally must not be me, it might be you. I'm just writing, I just get into your head, I write what I think you're feeling or you're thinking at that moment, then I put it down.
Okay, it is definitely not about a big something, but it is about observing and writing what you think you have written from observation.
Yes.
Okay, so what are some issues you talk about? No, apart from mental health, do you talk only about mental health? Do you do this spoken word all on mental health?
No, I also talk about love.
Okay.
I talk about education. I talk about, there are times I write about politics.
Okay.
But we cannot talk about politics as it is too much. So I just focus on mental health, because I think that's what's trending now, especially amongst the youth.
Yeah, something really rampant, something that is killing most of our youth. We have persons who have killed themselves in their home, and they have been discovered 2 days after our youth or so. I think, do you think some of these are caused, is it due to mental health, or some persons, is it fetish, or what do you think? Because we always say after the autopsy have been confirmed, or after investigations have been made, they sometimes say this person just slept and never woke up. What do you think? I think, to me as an individual, I think it's due to a lot they go through, and it's a mental health aspect.
Yes, Natalie, you're not far from the truth. It's actually mental health. But we'll not just base everything on mental health. We'll just say health.
Yeah.
Health in general, because when you're not right in your mind, you're not right in the head, I don't think you're right in body as well.
Okay.
Because your head is a subconscious part of your body. Your head carries your skin, and if you're not right up, then
You can
your body definitely is not okay.
Definitely, Jennifer. You're called Congo Jennifer Congo by
Yes.
birth, but I hear you Jenny Brown. What is the secret behind this name? How did your stage name? How did you come about this name? What is the story behind it? If we may ask when you connect.
The funny thing is, the story behind my name is not even about spoken word. It's about music.
Okay.
While growing up, I used to like Chris Brown. His full name is Christopher Brown.
Okay.
So I just took the name Brown, and I was like, okay, Jenny, since my name is long, Jennifer, let me just put Jenny, Jenny Brown. And it flowed, and that was how I was being called in boarding school. So from boarding school, from 3 to like university, people know me as Jenny Brown. They don't even know my real name.
Okay. Talking about your skit and some of the works you've carried out, let us visit our technician on board who will serve us with some good piece that you produce. Yeah, and after that we'll come back to dive in some of this question. But let us serve some of these pieces that you've created. For example, I hear you say you've performed on several occasions. I want to our technician should visit some of these while we come back to the question session.
That sound to my ear like early morning birds chirping. If only she knew that was you burning to the sweetness of my tongue. Your touch is what my body can you are that something in the rain. I tell you I want to go old with you, turn whitewash and clay till my head turns gray, yours gold, because it is your favorite color. But each time we lay, you show me signs that even though it rains, the sun will one day shine. Something in the rain, and it wasn't for it to remain. There is something in the rain. How could someone not love the rain when we dance and scream, tears flow for years and no one notices? When we lovers danced to its beats and yet our hearts were broken into beats, there is something in the rain. Something so beautiful, and I can't wait for you to touch my skin. My anxiety is a friendly foe who shows up at my doorstep without a paper notice and leaves her slippers at the doorstep of my mind. She comes in the middle of the night and like midnight wind, she passes through my thin skin and leaves me like an abandoned church on a Sunday morning with no fire to call the Holy Spirit. Sweetly she comes and my smile travels over seas and ocean, something like ocean girl my tongue cannot even know. On Sunday she came and she gave me a quickie. I know it sounds gay, but after that my joy was stolen for no reason and no reason at all. You see, this thing and I are in a shifted situationship, though a relationship just one without a commitment. And I remember I act like it was this morning. 50 calls from family and friends, but I couldn't show because the last time I stepped outside, I saw myself in the million stairs from my first street. She comes to me and whispers to me like a choir of grieving mothers with no tears left to cry. She meets me in occasions of people and tells me, you do not belong here because I belong to her and her only. But our own occasions were those of tears and fears of what people might think of me. They say, turn your enemies to friends and see loose things. But unlike my exes, my anxiety has never left me. She comes like a man meeting love from an ex-lover, a salt to my eye, a crack to my heart, sweet bitter words with no meaning. And I'm left all alone. This is a story of two people who love but do not love themselves. This is a story of my anxiety and I. Well, basically, 2024 has been a year. They say it only gets better with time, but for some people, it gets worse. But I am here because it's new slate. I remember last year, I was unable to stand in front of people like this. I would be shaking. When performing a piece, I would forget the piece. But here I am, holding the mic and I'm looking at you, because it's new slate. it's a new beginning. And we are
Welcome back, viewers of Horror TV. Yes, if you're just tuning into your screen, you're on Youth Connect. Youth Connect comes to your screen every Wednesdays from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. where we get to talk to you about youth. And today we are talking about mental health. Mental health, spoken word as a tool or an aid to mental health that is being faced by youths nowadays. And we have a mental health advocate here in the studio and a spoken word artist who is a CEO of Habla Art, the person of Congo Jennifer, or aka Jenny Brown. And again, Jenny Brown, we just watched a beautiful piece of yours right there where you performed on stage. Walk us through how a piece is born, that beautiful piece where we just watch out there. Do you just sit and you compose something, or how do you come up with such beautiful piece? And you actually, from my watching those videos, the words are actually readable. There's a rhymes pattern or rhyme scheme that it follows, I think.
Yes.
Walk us through how a piece is born.
There are days that because there are different pieces. There are days that a piece can come like a line, it just comes on your head and it does not go away. And for me personally, when it comes, I have to write it down, because if I don't write it down, it will not leave me. So I have to put it down. And other days is when I feel down and I just want to be alone, or I just want to be quiet.
Okay, that's starting with an emotion.
Yes, and also because I observed, like I told you before, it might just come from an observation, that I observe something and I have to pen it down.
Okay.
That's how I write.
Okay, so spoken word is performing. How do you balance words on paper with your voice, your body, and your silence to make people feel it? You know, it's just talking and then moving the crowd. How do you communicate with people to get to understand what you give out? How do your voice, your body language, and the others communicate for them to understand?
Yes, I think words usually move with body language, because I cannot be talking about crying, then my face is just...
Yeah.
I have to like show that I'm actually crying, I'm actually angry. You have to feel it within my tone, and I think it makes it easier for the audience to like flow alongside me while I perform.
Okay. So have you ever performed a skit or something that you felt is too personal?
Yes, sometimes I do. Most of my pieces
An example of that?
Anxiety.
Okay.
My anxiety, because there are times that when you want to go on stage, there's this fire that just come. Are you enough? This voice that just speaks in your head. Are you enough? Is your piece? Are they going to love your piece? Are they going to connect with it? And obviously, what you're going to perform, it has to be something that is touchy. People have to relate to it on a very high level for you to get the feedback that you're expecting. So obviously, yeah. So
which of some of these poems you've written, which of them was the hardest to write, or what has ever been? Can you recount one of a poem that has been a very challenging, or has been challenging for you to come up with? If you may ask, that has been really challenging, that almost took you, but yet you produced it and then performed. And what was it about? Was it about love? Was it about politics? Was it about society? Was it about
it was about politics. But I've never had the opportunity to perform it because it's heavy there.
Okay.
Especially because as an art student, we went through history, read history, and somehow if you know how this political issue in this country has affected you, the anger is normal. And when you're writing, you experience a lot of anger, a lot of hate, and you just want to say everything that's on your mind on that paper. So I just keep it hidden. I don't actually just perform. I just read it for the people around me.
Yeah, for them to feel it and then communicate with what you're preaching. A lot of youth feel unseen. A lot of youth feel like they're not being heard. They're not being noticed. How the spoken word gives voice for those who go into anxiety, depression, and loneliness. How did you, for example, you said there was a time you performed and someone walked up to you and said, "Thank you. You've actually said what I've been going through, and I feel relief."
Yes.
So, how do you feel? How does spoken word give a voice to most of this person going through this depression, mental health, depression, loneliness, anxiety, and just to name a few?
It's usually said that the happiest person in the room could be the saddest. You understand? People are not loud about how they feel, especially the men. I'll take for example the men. They rarely talk about their feelings. They're always just quiet. They're always manning up. They're not allowed to cry. So if you see a piece that you write, you speak to them. Sometimes they must not show it within themselves. They feel what you're saying. They know it's true. You're speaking to them. You're talking about them. And so it's kind of like a relief, letting somebody know that, okay, I'm not the only person passing through this thing. There are people out there. Like, for example, if you go under a TikTok page, that's like the person is like a sad post. You see people's comments. I'm also sad.
Yeah.
This happened to me. And you see a lot of people relating to that. It's the same as spoken word.
Okay.
If I bring out the piece like the anxiety piece that I was talking about, a lot of people related to that. Because a lot of people are passing through anxiety. You know, want to walk by the road and you're feeling like there are so many people looking at you. Is there something that's not good on you? Is there something, why are they looking at you? The voices in your head. So yes.
So now today on set Youth Connect, can you share us a poem that was actually written or was actually in line with what you're going through at that moment? Can you just share to us probably 2 or 3 lines of that a poem, and can you tell us what it meant to you at that point and how we helped get somebody off depression or off mental health, if we may ask, because you are a mental health activist. Your poems are mostly centered or mental health centered. What else? Can you give us a line or 2 of some of these poems that you performed or that you've written that you felt was really too personal and actually touched someone?
As a side chick.
Okay.
It's titled side chick. I've never been a side chick.
Okay.
But it's just something like I watched in a movie and I was like, okay. I went through the head and I was like, this is what these people feel. This is how they feel. But why would you want to put yourself in that position? So I'll just get straight to it. As a side chick, I was told to not call at 8, not 9:30 p.m. I was made to make my hair like Lady Diana and not Mother Teresa because my body was washed with the semen of another man or of another woman's man.
Okay. All right. So what, you just woke up and wrote a poem on side chick, which is something from a movie.
Yes.
Okay, how you are putting yourself as a side chick and placing how they feel.
Yes.
Okay.
And the funny thing is that a lot of people in the crowd were like, ooh, I've never been a side chick.
Yeah, they cheered.
Observing and trying to feel what they feel.
Okay.
Yes.
Definitely, it is trying to feel what our viewers feel or what those going through mental health or going through depression and anxiety feel. At this point, viewers of Royal TV, we take a short break, and when we come back, we continue with the program. We continue diagnosing mental health and how spoken words help to, counter or combat the issues that youth go through, especially when it comes to depression, anxiety, and so many others.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality. Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch. Interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new reality.
Welcome back, viewers of Royal TV. Yes, if you're just turning into your screen, we are on the Royal TV Youth Connect. That program that comes up every Wednesday, and we have a mental health expert here in the studio, in the person of Congo Jennifer, who has been talking to us about how her spoken words help men broken hearts. What we talk today, how mental health breaks broken heart. Permit me ask Jennifer, what's the difference between venting and healing? Do your words just vent? Do you just take an emotion or anger and you vent on, or are they actually healing to the soul? Do you give it out as a healing? For example, if you have to talk on an issue about politics, do you just vent about it, or you actually speak to heal? All these words are actually given out or dished out for healing. What do you think about
When
it?
it comes to politics, there's nothing hidden about it. It's venting.
Okay.
Because there's nothing to be happy about what's happening around you.
Yeah.
Seeing the economy, seeing the political issues that are happening, seeing the people who are dying. There's nothing hidden about that, so it's all about venting. And also there are two types of pieces. There are pieces that are healing. It starts sadly and it ends happily. It can actually end with an advice,
Okay.
or it just ends with a happy ending. So
Okay.
yeah.
It's actually not venting. So which of your piece has been widely encouraged, if I may ask, or widely appreciated or commended? Which piece did you ever produce? Can you recount it that was really commended by most persons? Not actually walking up to you on stage and telling you I love this piece, but actually telling you this piece was really a good one, which really did transcend a good message.
I think it's anxiety, because when hosting an event, you give a theme, and if people don't relate to that theme, they will not come. So if they see a team and they like the team, obviously they are prone to come, and when they come and you give them what they came to hear, it makes way.
Okay.
So yes,
Definitely.
it's anxiety.
Anxiety. I think you saying being a mental health expert and talking more about anxiety is a niche for you.
Yes.
So, Femimi asks, which is it that you visit most of some of these homes? Should I say homes that accommodate some of these persons going through mental health, or do you have a psychiatrist where, how can I put it? Do you have a mental health expert where you go meet, and then some of these persons come there, you talk to them? Or have you ever had a testimony of someone that you've changed fully, from probably a youth who has been going through it and wanted to end it all up, and then your words, spoken words comes, and probably they don't go to outings, they don't come to your shows, but you had meeting them probably on the street or so? Have you ever recounted some of these, or an instant like this, and you actually had to heal this person with your spoken words, and today they are better off? Can you recount also a situation like that?
I can. I think last month,
Okay.
I was introduced to someone who, according to the story they told me, she was filled with anger, she was depressed, she was going through a breakup,
Okay.
and I just brought her a piece,
Especially for her.
just for her. And when she went through, she came back and she was like, okay, she just wanted to call me at 11 p.m.
Oh wow.
because she just wanted to vent, she just wanted to talk
To someone.
Yes. And I think we made a call for like 2 hours, and I told her I had to can't sleep. She did not want to let me go. I told her I had to
So
sleep.
you're like some sort of therapy to her?
Yes. I acted like a therapist to her.
Okay. Which poem did you present to her, particularly just for her? Can you give us a line or two for that poem? I want to share. I want to know which actually helped her, and she today. I think, is she fine today?
Yeah, she is. I was talking to her yesterday, and she said every single anger, the
Okay.
grudges she was holding, now she just let things be. She's no more angry. She just sees things the way they are, not putting too much meaning into it.
Because of that single spoken word poem or that poem you wrote, did you send through a mail or voice record, or how did you, or you went and performed live in front of her?
No. I sent her a voice record.
Okay, I would like to hear one or two of that line, Jennifer, if you don't mind. Yes, I would just want to, have a feel of how it feels. Probably she was really going through a lot, and she really needed that poem. That poem came in at that point as a safe haven to her, and today she's fine. That is thanks to spoken words and the fact that you're able to, get her off mental health, and today she's a better person just because of that spoken word. That's the power of spoken word. So give us a line or two of that poem if you don't mind.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Something like that. And
Okay.
maybe some other time.
Okay, no problem. If you say so, Jennifer. Do you perform for secondary schools or just for youths in particular? Have you ever performed for a school?
No, I've not. I've not been on school tour, but it was in our plans this year, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, we had to like push it in front. I just perform for the youth, and I host an event.
Okay. Do you train persons on spoken words? Probably there is someone watching us right now, probably a youth, who might want to know more about spoken word, who might want to engage into spoken word. Do you train persons on this?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
So what are the modalities for that, if we may ask?
I think you just have to be passionate. You just need to have the willingness to learn. You just need to have the ability to put your words or your feelings into words and just pen them down. And what I do is I come in with the editing, I edit it for you, and you see how beautiful your pieces are.
Okay. And that is good. You just act like some sort of editor for that person.
Yes.
Talking about spoken words and healing to mental health, do you perform for churches?
No.
If we may ask.
I have not.
Have you never thought of performing for a church also?
No.
We actually have persons to a lot who are going. Some people find solace in the church.
Yes.
Maybe if you have to perform something, I don't know if you've thought about this.
No. I've never performed for a church.
For a church,
before.
and you don't have in mind to go perform in a church also, or a gospel event, where you have to craft something for audience.
I'll try. I think I'll just. That's an idea. Thank you for that.
Definitely. So, asking, what big project do you have in mind, Jenny? Do you have something coming up? Are we anticipating for a banger from Jenny, or what do we have? Are you letting the cat out of the bag now?
I think I'll just try.
Okay.
For this year, we're planning to have like a spoken word competition where spoken words from Boya, they come together and they win cash prizes. This competition is to promote arts, spoken words in particular.
Organized by Hablo Art.
Yes.
Arte.
Yes.
Talking about Hablo Arte.
It's a very difficult word to pronounce.
Yes, is it? What language? Is it German?
The Spanish.
Spanish. Okay, what does it mean?
Speak art.
Okay, speak art. All right. We're listening.
So that's it.
A big project coming up for Jenny.
Yes.
Subsequent. Who are those who will be organizing? Are you just going to select randomly, or people come and register, or
people have to come and register?
Okay.
They register. They go through screening and they go through voting. Yes, those are some categories of people from the age of 18 upwards.
Okay.
I think the minimal should be 24. I mean the maximum should be 24.
Okay. So let us talk about, for example, we have a 16-year-old youth watching us on Youth Connect now, who is going through a lot. 16-year-old, I want to put it that way. We know this is a big age where you're faced with a lot. You have peer pressure, you have school, you have a lot going on. You're trying to figure out yourself and all. Like that 16-year-old is going through a lot and needs spoken word as a therapy. What 3 lines will you craft for that person? What 3 lines will you craft for this youth who is watching us right now and probably is at the stage of giving up, if you put it that way? What 3 lines would you have for this person or this youth who's watching us to revive them and keep them back up?
I just want them to know that they're enough. They're enough. You're always enough. speak to family, speak to people, be open. Cry if you have to. There's
Okay.
no
Cry if you have
there's no
to.
crime in crying. It does not make you weak. It just shows that you've been strong enough. You've been strong for too long, and it's time for you to express yourself and let it all go. So cry as much as you can. Crying is therapy. I cry sometimes too.
Definitely, Jenny Brown, our spoken word artist here on the studio and mental health advocate, is telling us to cry sometimes. It is essential. It is okay to cry if you are crying to show strength. Crying, you say crying is strength, right?
Yes.
Okay, viewers of Royal TV, let us take on this short break, and when we come back, we take on the last words of our guests here in the studios of Royal TV before going.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch, interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone.
Yes, we are back. We are back to the studios. Yes, but we will be leaving you in a short time. But Jenny, before leaving these studios of Royal TV, what last word do you have for parents who have been watching us on Youth Connect today, where we've talked about spoken words as a therapy to mental health, especially going through by youth? When we talk of mental health, we talk of anxiety, depression, drugs, and so many other. What last word do you have for parents out there who have been watching us, and why not for the youths on Youth Connect who have been watching us on this program? You might want to say something to them before leaving us.
Yes, I will start first of all with the parents, because I think parents do not have this parent-to-child relationship. Most of our traumas come from where we grew up, the environment we found ourselves in. And I think parents should listen more. They should take their time to listen to their children, especially when it comes to the point where you want to correct. There are times that you're a parent, you're a human, you're not always right. So, and children are also human beings, their feelings are also valid. You have to listen to them, get where they are coming from.
With these African parents, do they listen, Jenny?
They don't, they never. Our African parents are always right, as they say. But I think that's where it stems from, because you never really know your child. My mother used to tell me that, yes, I gave birth to you, but I don't know your heart. You have a very big heart. It's true. You give birth to a child, you don't know the child's heart. But how will you know the child's heart when you push the child away? You just have to create this mother-father to child relationship. I think it helps. It helps.
Definitely.
And for the children,
The
whatever
youths.
life, the youths, sorry, whatever life throws at you, you were born for a purpose. And if you keep going, it gets better. Healing is not linear. There are days that you break down, there are days that you cry, there are days that it feels like the whole world is coming to an end. It's just starting. God be your helper.
Definitely, of God be your helper. There are days that you cry, there are days you fall, there are days you continue forging ahead and you stand tall.
Yes.
It is at this note that viewers of Royal TV will leave you from Youth Connect for today, but next week catch same day, same time. I have been your presenter, Natalie Juman. The program has been technically assisted by Isa Bilai. We keep you in the company of beautiful programs from Royal TV. Don't touch the dial. Bye-bye.
Hey, Royal TV viewers, your voice matters, and now we want to hear it louder than ever. We've created a special WhatsApp feedback group just for you. Got opinions about our shows? Suggestions to make Royal TV better? Compliments, complaints, or hot takes? This is your direct line to us. Joining is easy. Simply scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you're instantly connected to the Royal TV community. Be part of the conversation. Influence our programs. Help shape the future of your favorite TV station. Don't just watch, interact, engage, be heard. Scan the code and join the Royal TV WhatsApp group now. When we dream alone, it is only a dream. But when many dream together, it is the beginning of a new